Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Women need to flash their men as much as possible. Coming out of the bathroom, flash them. Walking through the living room, flash them. Pulling out of the driveway, flash them. Mowing the lawn, flash them. Just flash them.
Exactly. I'm even gonna take it a step further and say, why stop at your men? You go outside, you see a neighbor, flash him. A complete stranger on the street, flash him. Uber driver, flash him. You go into work, you see your boss, flash him. Not only that, the man will be happier, but you'll get your raise. It's a win-win. That's how you make the world a better place.
How to make vegan water. Have a cup of water to any amount that you feel like drinking. What you're gonna do is cut up some tofu, put it in your freezer. These are my ice cubes. Plop them in my water one by one.
I think I posted that before, and I'm pretty sure that was a joke, but I can't really decide on this one. Maybe you'll let me know if it's a joke or not.
Vegan horse riding championship in Finland goes viral. The sport doesn't involve any actual horses. Instead, players ride a stick with a toy horse head, prance around with their own human legs, and even jump over barriers. The sport is officially called hobby horsing, with about 1,500 people competing in it from all over the world.
It's harder than it looks, so I'm like, just try it. It gives me the opportunity to be creative.
This has a longer stick because it gives me more space to move when I do dressage.
Not a single man inside, that's why I can't even decide if that was funny or sad. I think I'm gonna go with sad because it's a sad thing when men don't go to watch women ride sticks. I don't know, it could be just me though.
Story time on how my friend found out that she was getting cheated on. This is absolutely insane. It just goes to show that if you're cheating on your girlfriend, she will find out. Like, even if you think that you've hit it so well and you're being like a master sleuth, like a mastermind, she's going to figure it out. Like, her intuition will kick in and she'll figure it out. Okay, so her and her boyfriend had been he'd been being weird for a while, like being a little bit of a weirdo, and she had this like weird feeling in her gut. She went through his phone, she found some weird nothing crazy. Like, he was talking to a girl, but like nothing insane. And he just she's like, I'm breaking up with you, and he goes, okay, and just leaves. And she's like, that wasn't meant to happen. And he actually just leaves. Now at this point, she's like, there's something sneaky going on, because men don't just leave without a backup option. That's not what they do. They always, when they leave, they have a backup option every single time.
No, not really. Those will be women. You got everything confused. Men just leave. Women will have a backup plan before they leave. Anyway, the video is 3 minutes long. I'm not gonna put you all through that. But in case you are curious about how she found out he was cheating on her, well, a few weeks later, she went on his Spotify and he was listening to a band that had the song named after a girl.
He keeps listening to this one band that has like 5 songs and like 142 followers. Like no one listens to this band, and they have one song in it that is the name of a girl.
Okay, the men already hate me on here, so it really doesn't matter what I say at this point. If you want to be free of this man, don't just think about him making a dating profile and like picking out pictures of himself that he likes. Think about him having to verify his ID on Hinge, just like putting his face like super close, like getting it really close, and like having to like keep adjusting it, and then like do like the slow circle, and it like not working the first time, and so he has to like do it again so that he can verify his ID on Hinge. That one really works for me. I like that one a lot.
It works for me every single time too. Every time I feel bad about my life, I listen to one of you living your best full lives, and suddenly I feel better about everything. Not only that you can move on after a breakup and live your best life, but when you have to go through all that mental gymnastics just to make him look worse in your mind just because he left, kind of shows you who was the problem in that relationship.
Can someone please help me understand this, because I'm so confused? So this happened a while ago. I was at my friend's birthday, and one of her friends who I hadn't met before was kind of eyeing me off, and as the night progressed, we had a moment where we were together and we kind of were making out. And I said to him, oh, you should add me on Instagram. And he was like, I already have you on Instagram. And I was like, oh, really? And then he was like, yeah, I messaged you a couple years back, but you didn't really reply. And yeah, I've kind of always had a crush on you. At the time, my ego was inflated and I'm like, oh my God, he's a fan. And we went back to her house for kick-ons and I passed out. And the next day he messaged me saying like we should hang out. And I was like, yeah, I'm keen. And then he kind of was acting a bit flaky, not really replying to me. And I said to my friend, is he not into me or something? And she was like, he is, he's just super awkward. And then he left me on scene and never messaged again.
Yeah, and that's somehow surprising to you. Obviously, he wasn't waiting for 2 years to get what he wanted in the first place, but when the opportunity presented itself, he took it. If he did in fact wanted something more, and not just one night, that was 2 years ago. I know you're all confused when some other TikTokers say they always come back, and in this case it seems he kind of did, I guess, if you wanted to put it that way. But even if you do, even if he did, he wasn't gonna go for you 2 years later. All he wanted that night was that night.
Just in case you were wondering what single life in your 20s is like, I just cancelled a date for the second time because for the second time, I'll take you out to dinner and a movie turned into, come to mine and we can watch whatever you want on Netflix and I'll cook us 18 eggs to share. Like if you want a brunch, you could have just said something.
Eighteen next to share, all that would be him and his 8 best friends. Anyway, take you to dinner. I won't take you to dinner to watch you chew your food with your mouth open if we were the only ones in the restaurant. In fact, I won't take you to dinner if the restaurant closed and the staff went home. With your level of common sense, not only that I won't take you to dinner, I won't take you anywhere in public.
For y'all who are really into astrology, what is the worst sign? Like if someone compared you to that sign, you would actually never want to talk to that person again and you'd be so offended. Like what is it?
Stupid, Darium, I don't know, Aries. I'm an Aries, I know I'm the worst because for the first time you're gonna bring astrology into the conversation, I'm gone. You can be there by yourself comparing me to whatever astrology sign you want.
Can someone please explain what a man's obsession with a sundress is? I went to the shops before and I look exactly how I always do, apart from the fact that I was wearing a sundress. And honestly, I've never had so many stares in my life. I even got whistled at a few times and I was only in there for 10 minutes. I'm never wearing a sundress again.
Oh, damn it, I think she was talking. Relax, I was only joking. They're all talking and I never listen. Still not a misogynist, I'm a chauvinistic pig. There's a difference. Lucky for me, she had subtitles on, so I can go by that last line. I'm never wearing sundress again. Oh, okay. I'm guessing the sundress is a problem. I guess we're all lucky and cold season is almost upon us, so not only that I don't get to see sundresses anymore, but they don't even get to wear them. They'll all be happier they don't get male attentions anymore, so it's a win, right? So why is it winter called a depression season anyway? Because I don't get it.
Dressing down in order to make other people feel comfortable is the equivalent to making yourself less in order to make other people feel like they are more.
See, that's exactly my point. I was trying to listen to this lady and I have no idea what she was saying. Dress down to make people feel more? What the hell dressing down even means? Wearing a pair of jeans or maybe shorts? I don't even care, but how exactly you wearing a pair of jeans is gonna make me feel more? Feel more about what? And how exactly you wearing whatever clothes you want to wear are gonna make me feel like not driving a 2003 Ford but instead of 2024 Mercedes?
Women can do anything that men can do. Prove me wrong.
Ah, the sweet sound of silence. But you know what, just in case that didn't convince you, how about this one?
They make cans of pickles so hard to open. Like, it's almost impossible to get the damn can opener on the top of the freaking pickle can. But I have a solution for you. I realized this tool is a multi-tool, right? So instead of trying to do this or, trying to get it around the lip, it's freaking impossible. It drives me nuts. But you see this? I had no idea that this was for pickle cans. Watch. You gotta get it just right. You have to just give it a minute, get it right on the lip, and it will come right off. You just camera on the lip. Look. And then it's just so stupid. I pour them just into these because there's no way to get the top back on. So I just pour them back into these, and then it just makes it easier every time you open after that. So follow me for some more tips and tricks. Thanks.
Alright, and this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.